Have you heard about the Orange Island in Guinea-Bissau before? If you have, then you may be familiar with their customs, traditions, and culture. Do you know that women on that island have been proposing to men since time immemorial? You are shocked, right? I felt the same way when I found out. You may be wondering, how do they do this? So, these women, when you find anyone, any man that you so much desire, all you just have to do is to present to the man an ancient recipe dish of a distinctively prepared fish marinated in red oil or palm oil. The man has no choice than to eat your meal. And afterwards, oh my goodness, the lovey-dovey is all over him. And then together you decide on the future of your marriage, but mostly led by the women. That community is women dominated. The women are the voice in that community. And as a man, who are you to choose your wife? It is believed that love first comes into the hearts of the women, and then afterwards it jumps into the hearts of the men. And that is why if a man tries to do the opposite, it always comes to a failure. And so marriages that result from such proposals have recorded a higher number of success. REFLO'S TV with me, REFLO'S Womanist, your very favorite Royal Highness. And as you know, this video is brought to you by REFLO'S TV and REFLO'S Sanitary pads. Oh my queen, I know in that time of the month, what you have to look out for is comfort, and that is what REFLO'S Sanitary pad is all about. Now let's come back to our discussion for today. Can a woman propose to a man? Hey, my goodness. I'm really loving this. Can you do it? Well, you know what? First and foremost, I will say that it's based on culture, okay? So I engaged certain men about this. How would they feel if women should propose to them? Some said, well, such women are seen as confident, bold, and go-getters. Others said that such women scare them off. They feel like they want to take their power from them. Well, it depends on culture and where you find yourself. Just like the people or the women that are located on the Orange Island. It's because that is their culture. But then, personally, you may be wondering, what about me? Seriously, I cannot do this. I cannot. Upon all my confidence, all my audacity, all the thing about me, you are vibing, right? But I cannot do this. And why is it so? First and foremost, I believed, I have read, I've observed, I've heard stories personally that certain men in my community perceived women proposing to men as desperate. And I don't want to look like a desperate person or a desperate, because they feel like when we waste our flowering time, when our parents are putting pressure on us, when our friends have gotten married and we feel like we are left out, we are now desperate for them, we like them. I don't want to be that one. And so I'm not doing it. And the second point is that, queen or queen, allow yourself to be chased. You are a royalty, just like myself. Let me tell you this. The bird does not chase the hunter. The prose of the hunter is determined by how he chases and catches the bird. And so I'm not ready for that. I want to enjoy this dating time. I want to enjoy the flower time. I want to enjoy the time that he invests to chase after me and make me feel like I'm a queen and I enjoy my feminine side and power. I can let that go. And my next point is that it opens doors for opportunists and abusers. Hey! If a certain man finds out that you love them like you are all over them, you cannot do anything without them, you you genuinely love them, they take advantage. And then when you're in the relationship, you hear verbal abuse like, I did not call for this. I did not propose to you. You came telling me you love me. I didn't love you in the first place. What an insult. What an app. So you realize that they don't take you for anything. They take you for granted. And those that are yearning to get into that life of yours and damage and destroy it, that becomes an open door. I am not ready. And you know what? The very last thing I want to talk about is that it leads to the undervaluement of, women. Certain women are undervalued. They are perceived as cheap. No, wait a minute. Why would you perceive me as cheap? As women, we are valuable and our value cannot be quantified. Yes, it's qualified, such as my confidence, my beauty, my intelligence, and all of this. How can you buy it? So how then would you term me as cheap? That can't happen, and I don't want to feel that way. You know what? I think that if you want to do this, we are in a new era, global era, things are changing. Wherever you find yourself, if you want to do this, I think it's personal. I want to know your experience. If you've done that before, let me know. And if you want to try it, let me know how you're going to feel about that, okay? So this has been REFLO'S Womanist, your Royal Highness. And this video was brought to you by REFLO'S TV and REFLO'S Sanitary Pads. Your comfort is our priority, and your wellness is our priority. And that's why we have you in mind. Until I come your way again next week, Monday, click on the like button, subscribe, share, and comment. It's your Royal Highness, Ubuntu. I am because we are.